talk about the red flags and they talk about the green flags. The red flag needs a green flag. Oh, a way that somebody treats their mother. If you're a boy, how a boy treats their mother if they're straight relations. How a boy treats their mother is such a green flag if it's good. And how a girl treats her father is such a green flag if it's good. Well, okay, but I just watched Android with that Philomena Clunk. Big fan of her comedy because it's very observational, and a lot of parents actually would be happier with androids, especially of the certain generation that were overly programmed and drink too much and they've got OCD. And I'm going to walk you into the front room to give you a fine example of, am I a green flag or a fucking red flag for being so subordinate to somebody so mental? Because it's like, yes, Pauline, yes, Pauline, yes, Pauline. Do you want the door closed? Do you want the door closed? I need to have the door closed. Watch this, observe. I'll covertly film this.
Oh, Laura.
Yes, Pauline?
Have you shut that back door?
Oh!
No, you haven't, have you?
Why?
I want to go to sleep.
But it's only 8:20, Pauline.
So what?
Pauline, 8:20.
You ain't gonna go out in the garden.
But I like it in summer when it is hot.
It's dark.
Freedom.
Oh, please.
Can I just turn the fan down given the heat?
I really
Oh.
would recommend
So, yes, what was that, Pauline?
Come on in.
But it's only 20.
If you're out there, shut the back door too.
But why, Pauline?
Don't leave it open if you're out there. Just shut it.
But why does it have to be locked? Why does the front
I
door...
don't say lock, just shut it too.
Why does the front door need a lock and chain on it, Pauline?
Oh.
Why does that
I
feel
feel safer.
safer? What would give you fear,
Oh,
Pauline?
please leave me alone.
Why do you-
Laura.
why do you-
I don't like it. I've never liked it.
Why do you live in a fear vibration?
Please leave me alone.
They say fear vibrations aid to ill health
Oh,
when you are on fire tour.
just shut the back door too up.
Obsessed with the back door.
Shut it too.
Anyway, so there you go. How do you cope with a person that's just literally mental? And so it's like back door. And if you live in a fear vibration, everything in society is fear. You can't be at one to sit in your own backyard without fear. Paranoid android. Yes, very good comedy, because I think most parents become like weirdly indoctrinated, like the husband just enables and facilitates the lockdown, fear, and it's like watching a broken program, like android, like in its nature in the first place. And it's like, you just wanted an android. Why do people breed? And that's why Japan, big salute to all the Eastern cultures trying to make androids for people rather than birthing, because they do not know what boundaries are, or individuality, or freedom is. Wow, we are making progress here, yes? Green flag, red flag. If you can withstand the pressures and strange screw-turning natures of many persons on the planet, if you can withstand them in your family, male or female, parental, I'm a big green flag. But yeah, everybody keeps pointing at me saying I'm a big red flag. So I say to that whole culture, it takes 3 years to get to know people. It takes intimately knowing the cycles of their historical records of their parentage and everything else. So everybody's a case study, and it's like the things that circumstantially go on within a judicial system that seems to be totally crooked and corrupt, and within an NHS that seems to be totally crooked and corrupt. It's like, oh, we just put short slits in people's hip repair. Oh, sorry, we've infected the wound. Oh, sorry, it wasn't our fault. We'll give you multiple myeloma. Oh, sorry, it's incurable. Oh, but we insist you get chemo for 2.5 years, even though we can't cure it. We want to see remission. Even though when you go to the face, you say, isn't it in remission if all the markers are down in the blood? Wouldn't you have to do enough bone eye biopsy every 4 months at least to see if it was still present in a bone? Does not compute. People, whatever, fuck it. All fucking off key. So the only thing that I can say to me for freedom is money. Money is freedom to go to individual specialists if you've got the motive and incentive. Older people don't really have it because they don't. My mum unfortunately has a bit of learning difficulties, so she doesn't even access the internet anyway. So she's, as I see it, a vulnerable adult that is subservient to something that could literally quite, oh, sit there in your welfare sit there every week in the wheelchair for the next 2.5 years. Well, we're not going to give you any treatment today, sorry, Pauline. We're just going to give you a little injection in your stomach and say bye-bye. Sorry for neglecting you for 2.5 hours and sitting in a waiting room for 2 hours of summer, winter, every season changing for 2.5 of them in your golden years. Before we give you a bone infusion for your actual osteo, because it's exactly the same. That's exactly what myeloma is, osteo. So, you know, all that kind of thing. Fuck society. But yeah, it's all mental. That's my natural conclusion to come through. And blue, green, red, like this. Or is this intellectual comedy? Would this cut it at the fringe, or would it not? Would it just see me slapped in cells, and they're trying to normalise people being slapped in cells because they're poverty mindsets and they can't actually leave from their carer's home anyway, because the people that are that like, close the door, lock the door, close the door, lock the door, you're in a prison anyway. They call the police when you walk out to get some air for half an hour, and then they wonder, oh, is it a case study? If I was an American, Papa had a gun, would I have either done this? Or would I have run around and just went to everybody that just didn't understand the struggles? Is that funny? Or is that or somebody to make a social media monster of? Who gives a fuck? Green like this.